Welcome to the original Next Level Gaming.
Hello, everybody. What is going on? We're back, and it's Tuesday night, and it's another NLG show. And look at all that colorful chat, guys. We little reds and greens and purples and blues and whatnot. It is, which would out of a tree. Oh my goodness. So yeah, welcome to everybody. Welcome whether it's on YouTube, and welcome to our friends on Rumble. This is our second simul-streamed NLG show on Rumble, and looking at it from the Rumble app, man, the quality looks good. It's amazing. I don't know what they're doing, but it is sharp. And so we've got folks on both sides of the aisle here. And you can see on the left, oh my God, Prairie Ghost. Is that a Prairie Ghost sighting? Rediscovered Truth said, hey, this is Prairie Ghost. Oh my goodness. You know, it's been like 3 years since we've seen him. How you doing, man? Wow. Awesome. So if you look on the left, we've got YouTube chat and Rumble chat together, and we'll try our best to keep an eye on both. Oh, it says you can only hear Myke. Hang on a second. Oh, I hate when this is. Hold on.
All this time I was cussing up a storm.
It's like, damn it, Myke. All right, we can hear you now, so.
Can they?
Yes. So, oh my gosh.
Testing, Peter.
Yeah. So, I'll tell you what, for those of you who might wish to jump over there, if you are so inclined, I'm going to throw the Rumble chat, the Rumble link into the YouTube. If you guys want to, for those who want the better quality stream and all the fun that goes along with it. So
those who are ready to rumble.
Yes. But yeah, you'll see on the chat
I'll just spend the Commodore 64 emoji. So
oh yeah, so I did put that on it. And for Chris, hold on. The Mustang is there. Now I hear Darth Fast, Lord Darth Fast. Oh. So yeah, so anyway, the icons will show where the chat's coming from. So the little YouTube icon will show YouTube chat, little Rumble icon will show Rumble. So let us know how it looks. Let us know what you think. And guys, here we are again. Another great night of game chat. All the stuff we didn't cover last week. So,
There's a lot still.
there's a lot, and I downloaded some more. I had downloaded some more trailers because there's a bunch of stuff that I had forgotten about that we didn't talk about, like Devolver Digital and stuff like that. Although Capcom did not break up any of their videos from their showcase. They didn't put them as separate trailers. I looked on their YouTube channel and nothing. It's just the showcase. In fact, I think the showcase was unlisted. So I could try to maybe show bits and pieces of the showcase itself. I don't remember anything memorable from Capcom, but then again, I played Exoprimal, and that game is fairly solid. So, all right. So very quickly, hello to Brother Dread, Brother Back, Brother Tron, TJ's in the house, Brother Qeorge, Brother Doggy, Brother Driz is here, Brother X, who said to me the other day, don't you wish I had a different schedule? Yes, we do. Brother Relic, Iconic Video Games, Brother Axel 1324, Brother Doggy is here, and again our old friend Brother Prairie Ghost, now as the rediscovered truth. It is so good to see you. Brother Vinny the Zero is here. Brother Jeff is here. He's watching on YouTube. Over on Rumble, we've got Relic, we got Cousin Born. All the folks who want to see the better sound and the better viewing stream. Oh yeah,
They have better topics.
Yeah, that's right. You know, you never know. You never know. That's right. I totally forgot, Brother Relic. He showed me a game that looked very interesting. I need to grab the trailer for. See if I can grab it. It's called Pacific Drive. So.
Oh yeah. PlayStation, PC.
Yeah, that looks pretty cool. It came out of the Future Games show, I believe.
Yeah, I've seen it before. I think they teased it last year, PlayStation, on the State of Play, I think, or somewhere. But yeah, they've definitely been showing more. I believe that's coming out this September, though.
Yeah, so I'll grab that trailer real quick. Hey, Brother Jago and Brother Jeff is here. Brother Boogie is here. Everybody's starting to pile in now. Brother Lance is here. So, and Brother Dread popped over to the Rumble stream. This will be fun to keep up with.
Yeah.
So,
That's how Pong was born, right? Both sides.
That's right. All right, so how was Father's Day, gentlemen? How was our Father's Days?
Good.
It was good.
Yeah?
I got
Spent it in the pool.
Nice. Very nice.
Good steak dinner and hang out at the pool.
Very nice.
So yeah, can't complain. It was nice and chill. Well, I had to work on my daughter's car a little bit, but saved a lot of money instead of having someone try to do it for $700. I'm like, I don't think so.
What'd you do?
Her AC blower motor, fan motor went out, and the resistor. So I switched those out and worked great after that.
See, that's what I'm talking about. If you can do your own, repairs on that stuff, that's the one thing I can't do. I can't do my own car repairs.
I can see
Except
the
that I
part.
don't do everything, but I look at YouTube real quick. I'm like, I can do that.
Right.
I mean, a lot of things my dad taught me, and of course, then I, was a jet mechanic for years, so.
See, those are the good.
So now you also installed an afterburner unit?
Yeah, that way, freeze her out of the car now.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh man, brother Cerebral, Paul is here. I think I just saw brother Ham from TSWS Gaming. I did not hear from you guys if Luke was able to come on tonight. So, brother Ham, let us get together. I will DM you tomorrow, and let's make sure that we get you guys on next week. So get you on for our end of the month show before I go on vacation. So, Jago says he also learned a lot from his dad about cars in the military. Fastback, so I work on my own cars too. So my dad also, I think that's the nice thing about our dads. They all taught us things that just stick with us. You know, I've done a lot of house repairs, and a lot of times I just think, man, if he was here, we'd be at Home Depot getting all the stuff, for it. But it's nice. It's nice to remember what they taught us. So
yeah, and it's great that I can pass that on Father's Day. So another just remembering my dad too. So definitely appreciate and lucky that I had him in my life. So.
Yeah, our dads were great men.
Yes, they were.
Did you know that Sir X-Man is a member for 5 months? And he says, my new phrase, Xbox does, PC don't, went retro.
Oh, hey, that's odd. Why did that not show up over on the left chat? I'm using something called I'm using something called Social Stream Ninja. I keep getting it wrong. Social Stream Ninja. And I'm still kind of learning some of the ropes. So forgive me. I don't know why the super chats and those things aren't showing up. So I will figure all that out. So thank you, Peter, for
Well, his popped up, but it doesn't show it as highlighted.
Oh, it does. Okay, right, you're right.
But it doesn't.
Yeah, I see it now. No, you're right. It doesn't show up as a highlighted. So I will look at that. I'm sure there's just like a marker or something in the extension I need to look at. So I will figure that out.
So now we can look at the chat and say, hey, you two guys, Rumbo's out chatting you right now.
Well, Panda's over there. Guitergeo's over there.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm watching over there because of the stream quality. And he said, I had to learn about repairing my own cars on my own. I recently swapped the engine in my 2015 Renegade. I saw pictures of when he did that. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah. So Panda Sub says, I'm over on Rumble. It's free speech, so I can finally say poopy farts. It feels so good to finally say, but Peter's right. Marceau was in the other night, and he said, hey, I'm hanging out with you guys tonight, and it wouldn't show the message. It was banning the word hanging. I couldn't tell you why. So still working on that. And by the way, shout out to the 20 people that are watching over there right now. That's awesome. I don't even know what to say. This is wild. So, but if you're watching and you haven't said anything in the chat, come on in, say hello, introduce yourself. We've got an amazing chat room of gamers. These guys are, they're just awesome people to hang out with. You'll be able to see what's going on with on both sides of the fence, and yeah, we can all chat and have a good time. It would be cool to be able to combine both chats into one, but unfortunately, that technology is probably not there yet. The stream quality is prettier than Michelle Pfeiffer, I tell you. And cousin bored without her bloodshot eyes. Good God. All right, so Peter, what about your Father's Day? What did you do?
Well, my Father's Day, we got a new puppy this week,
Yes,
so
you did.
I had my hands full. A little 8-week-old Labrador Retriever, yellow one. So if you could see my arms, I have battle scars all over. But
Is it okay to show the picture?
yeah, you can.
All right, hang on a second. Let me grab it. It's cute.
While you're doing
cute
that,
puppy.
I'll shout out Sir X-Man for the $2 super chat. He says, rephrase, Xbox does what PS don't rent Retro Saga.
He's in here. He's in here trying. He's in here waking up. He woke up. He woke up and chose violence today.
Oh, so that does show up.
That
See that?
does show up. That shows up
You have
with
to pay for it.
the member, right? Boy, won't that look good? All right, pictures. Here we go. One picture of Marley. Oh,
But,
oh, it's so cute.
the super
Very
cute when
nice.
they're asleep. That's the safest. Right? Today he was like crazy.
Mhm.
I don't know what happened. Like running
is
around
he-
like crazy.
That's
Had
like
some
a
horse
puppy.
meat, I guess.
Like a puppy. Come on, it's a puppy.
Yeah.
I just missed this. Axel said, my father was a drinker and a fiend, and one night he goes off crazier than usual.
It happens.
Yeah. So, Brother Mike's in the house. Mega Mike. Well, he was.
Yeah. He went to.
Oh.
He
Nephew
jumped
Mike.
over the Rumble. He said, "Oh wait, I should be on Rumble."
That's right.
The other Rimple.
That's right. Let's get those numbers up. So we're on the path to 50 followers. So hey, hit that.
Thank Jeff for. Also, that's a cute puppy.
It is a cute puppy. All right. So Jeff's gonna leave this on while he's playing on his Series X. Oh, good. That's a good call. Good call.
What are you playing, Jeff?
And chat, tell us what you guys also rest of you did for Father's Day. Brother Lance is in the house. When's the Rocket League Royal Rumble rematch? We need some practice first before we go back to Go Game Go.
I might let my little brother represent me. Recruit him.
Oh, is he?
He's
is
the
he good?
expert. Oh yeah,
Yeah?
he's big time. And
Hey, you know what? When we did that Halo tournament and XBot448 got a ringer, there is no reason we can't do the same.
right.
And we were thinking like, man, Chris is so good. He must have practiced.
He's even
I
got.
did better when I jumped on the other team when we played them.
We all did.
Yeah.
It's the only time we won. No. So, I had hibachi for dinner on Sunday.
Mm.
Very nice. My wife got me Sir X-Man will appreciate this. Hold on. Where is it? I bury my picture so deep into folders. It's all right. So my wife my mother got me this apron.
I'm your growth. I'm your grandfather.
Well, no, it's the Godfather.
The other father.
And then because my mother said, well, I was gonna order you the hat, but I didn't think you'd wear it. And I'm like, yes, of course I'm gonna wear the hat. So they got me the
I mean,
hat,
isn't that
the
where
hat
you
came today.
where you hide the egg?
Yes, you throw the egg up and it. Yes.
Yeah.
So I have that. I now have the matching hat.
Nice.
And then my wife got me this really nice plate that's got the kids' names on it, and it says "Grilling Dad." It's nice. It's for like putting finished stuff on. It's really nice.
Nice.
So.
Yeah, my daughter got me a couple Mustang hat and another Mustang to put on the wall.
Oh,
Mustang,
hang on.
like them.
Hang on.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Oh.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. So that'd be going up on the wall over here. This is the Mustang side wall above here that nobody could see.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, you're gonna have to turn that camera around. Show us the Mustang wall.
No, we don't. We don't want to get any car wars going on.
Why not? We get all kinds of other wars.
See how the camera, as you can see the clock. I need to put a new battery in there. But this has got all the.
Oh
Mustang stuff.
wait, hang on. Nice. NLG cribs with Chris Williams. Nice. Oh, that's cool. Love it. Awesome. That is cool. Oh, we have a sighting.
Oh, we finally got a mass hole in the chat. What's going on, sir?
Oh,
It's always great when your mass hole shows up.
Yes, and welcome Straight Duval. It says do a Street Fighter tournament. That's not a horrible idea. I suck at Street Fighter, but I could have fun
I
getting
do
my
want to
ass
pick
whipped.
up the new one.
Don't you know we only play Dead or Alive?
I would do a Dead or Alive tournament if other people could, and if it was online, that worth anything.
Yeah. The old ones were great.
They were. I would do it.
The new ones is a thousands of dollar costume fest.
Well, and you only get, you have to buy every, every character.
Yeah.
So I would do a Street Fighter tourney. I wonder how many GUG folks would do that. Oh, nice. Boogeyman moved over to Rumble.
Jago said that I saw him tweet too that he spent the day with his dad. He took over some Bojangles.
Oh.
Y'all had Bojangles?
I've had.
I've heard of it, but we don't have it here.
There used to be a Bojangles out here in Maryland, and I don't think it's here anymore, or at least if it is, it's like in southern Maryland.
I think when I went to Florida, Tallahassee had one. I think, but we didn't have time to go try it out. But, yeah.
I mean, it's like a Popeyes, kinda.
Yeah, we've definitely got Popeyes here.
Oh, yeah. All right, hold on. See, now I need to find out where the closest one is, because there's stuff.
And so we're gonna be in Memphis here in a couple of weeks.
Nice.
So, anybody here in Tennessee, Memphis? Yeah. Jago, you said you took chicken biscuits, right? I thought he said he took chicken biscuits. Yeah, Dreadpool says chicken biscuits are the best.
Where are the biscuits on that chicken?
Yeah. Oh. No
Jago said it's better than Popeyes. Wow.
What? No. Nah. Oh, by the way, Relic. Relic says I have to go. Wish I could stick around and have a good show, guys. Have a great night, Relic. Love you, man.
Later, Relic. Appreciate it.
Okay, before you go,
Yeah.
follow TJ's message. Advice. He did a $5 super chat. Says everyone, please hit the like. I'm Mike Millis and panel.
Thank you, John
thank you,
TJ.
Thank you, brother. Chicken biscuits and sausage?
Well, Sir X Man, if I got time to say hi to you when I'm there, we'll be there a week. So
Oh,
maybe I get to see you in person.
hey, that would be awesome.
Yeah, we'll be hitting Bill Street, Graceland. Might drive over to Nashville.
Nice. I remember we went to Gatlinburg was the year we went a couple years ago.
Yeah, I remember
you going
doing that.
Are you going the first week of July?
Yeah, we'll be there June 29th.
Nice.
And then do July 4th weekend.
Nice.
Oh.
All right.
Yeah.
In case anybody kind of figured it out, unless Peter wants to do his own show and bring on his own guests.
Sorry.
Yeah.
This is me asking for PTO for a couple of weeks.
Well, this is me asking for PTO. I'm going to be on a boat.
TJ is getting hungry. He says, "You guys talking about food is making me hungry."
Aw, TJ.
So I remember when Popeyes showed up when I was a kid in Corpus, and it was like the best thing in the world, right? Those biscuits and so. But you know how it is when you get older. Sometimes those places, you just don't have the taste buds for as much. I don't. So there are other places, chicken places that I find better. I feel like even like KFC, the chicken pieces, they're all smaller now. It's just not the same.
Oh no, yeah, I've never liked KFC. I've never had a taste for KFC. Their breading was always weird to me.
Yeah, but it's different.
Yeah, you're right. It's different.
Yeah.
But for me, like Popeyes. But look, to each his own, right? At Bojangles, if you have a Bojangles, then it's all. Food is food is food is food, to an extent.
Yeah.
To an extent.
Yeah.
All right. So what have we been playing?
Nothing for me really. I don't know why. I just really haven't jumped on, and I wanted to jump on Redfall to check out the new update they have. So I did not. So I've been slacking lately.
Not a gamer, I hear it.
No.
Well, we were trying to get you on. Well, Peter didn't get on Extra Primal with me either.
Yeah.
We tried the other night, but then the beta.
Then the beta ended. Right. We were like, all right, we're doing it. 11:59 is when the beta ends. And then we get on, and Peter's like, it says it's under maintenance. I get on, it's under maintenance. And I look again, and it says 11:59 p.m. UTC. I'm like, son of a gun. Which is 7:30 p.m. Eastern. So. Oh, my
TJ
goodness.
with another super chat. He says, PlayStation has no games. Xbox has all the games. The ponies can keep Xbox out of their mouth. LOL. KFC is awesome. Take back what you said, Myke, about KFC.
Oh, my Lord. Oh. No, I don't like KFC. In fact, whenever we go to the KFC Taco Bell, I always get to Taco Bell. What's
Those
up,
are bad.
Hasslehoff is in the house. So, Cousin Bourne says Myke doesn't need fast food. He's got a griddle. You're damn right about that. Gio, what Tuesday night will there not be a show? July 4th. Enjoy fireworks and enjoy the night of fun. I will be on a cruise ship headed somewhere down the Gulf of Mexico. Although I do have the Wi-Fi package.
Maybe.
Might be some Myke on the Water Amico streams. Because I'm taking the Amico with me on the boat. I have already told Phil it's coming on vacation with me. So. Oh,
Nice.
man.
Nice.
Brother Hasslehoff is in the house. What's going on? So yeah, two Tuesdays from now, we will not have a show. we'll have the week off. So what else were you playing, Peter?
I've played some Grid Legends.
Yeah, you've been getting into that.
I like the tracks are really nice. So it's a good arcade kind of racer. So having fun with that.
You went back to it after some updates.
Well, this is the I got it not that long ago. It was on sale for $20, so it's like okay, for $20 that's so that's the newest one. So far, it's all right.
Yeah,
it's not earth shattering.
No, but I mean, it has some fun missions. It's just stupid fun, right? Just
that one is always
yeah.
I still think that one of the first Saints Rows was the better Saints Rows.
The first two were my
first
favorite.
one.
After that, when they started getting weird, I mean, I know they were fun for people, but I didn't care for that.
No. I mean, it's still fun, but not as it's not as good.
Yeah, no, and it's not GTA, but it has its own quirks.
Yeah. Yeah, Jaco, don't smoke. No, just kidding. I
Wait
just
a
have a
minute.
cold.
Why did it start that out? You see how it started out over there? Why does Peter sound like he started starring? What? Hold on.
Smoking. You cannot say smoking.
What the hell? Hold on.
So no hanging, no smoking.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Well, I see smoking, but it's not showing in the dim.
It's not showing it. Hold on a second.
Oh yeah, it took out.
So on YouTube it shows hanging.
Yeah. Oh, they fixed the hanging.
They fixed the hanging. That's weird.
Now you can hang.
What the hell?
But now we can't.
Well, you can't smoke on the pop up in that deal in the chat, but it.
That's true.
Yeah.
Oh.
TJ with a $5 super chat said most amazing places to vacation in Mexico: Cabo San Lucas and Acapulco and Cancun. Myke, I went to all those places during when I was in high school.
Wow.
Nice. I've been to Acapulco.
I've
been to Cozumel. That's the only place I went to.
Cozumel
it's also during a cruise.
Cozumel is where we're headed as part of the cruise.
Nice. I'm gonna view the Aztec ruins and stuff.
Yeah, we'll love
we are, and my wife is determined we're gonna swim with dolphins and pet sloths. He wants to hold a sloth like nobody's business.
Nice.
No, brother.
I tell you, with
Back is
those
in the
dolphins, those fins and stuff, that was a weird experience. They're like super hard. It's like a plastic knife, you know? Yeah, they're like sliced by those things.
Yeah, I'm sure. Well, I'm sure what we're going to experience will be like the safe for people.
No, I know they're not. They're not setting you up like fight with the dolphins, and trying to survive. But,
Thank you, brother. TJ says, I hope you have fun in your cruise. Thank you. It's gonna be so fun. It's gonna be awesome. Oh, drinking cherry Coke Zero. Just checking. Gotta watch out not to get hummed by one. What? Brother Back says, can I vape though? I think it's safe to vape in the chat room. Oh, get humped by one. Good Lord. I'm pretty sure you could get away from a sloth trying to hump you. How did we get to this?
But probably not a dolphin though.
No.
A bit quicker.
If that happens, you may as well just lay on your back and just wait it out. We are off the rails. Somewhere along the line, we talk about some video games. So I did get a chance to actually play Exoprimal. And Peter, I think you muted yourself.
Yes, I did mute it myself.
Okay. You see your lips.
I didn't want to cough on stream, so I mute myself.
Gotcha.
So. Hopefully I didn't do the reverse. I coughed on stream. And...
No, you did not cough on stream. So.
Yeah. No, I installed the game and I played a little bit, but I didn't want to go too far because of wanted to play with you guys. And Echo the Humping Dolphin.
Jesus
That will be
Christ.
the next one in this in the series.
Wait, but read the one above it.
They're just twerking there.
Yeah, Sir X-Man.
Sir X-Man,
$2.
$2 super chat is Mike's gonna cook a dolphin on a griddle.
That might be the end of
I wonder if you're gonna do it flattened, you know, with the
NOG once he does that. You might be able to only NOG only on Rumble after you do that.
Yeah.
That's gonna be my second channel. Good God.
Dolphin tacos. It's all good.
Oh my Lord, but they're not flautas. I remember that. They're not flautas.
All good, sir.
No. I have to be corn tortillas, right?
You can do whatever you want. But I know traditional, like, flauta is corn with chicken.
Got it.
It's part. But you can do whatever you want, really.
Well, I want to try. I actually
No,
wanna
he can't.
try.
He can't do one with pork.
This
So
is
he
true.
can't do whatever he wants. He's still gonna go.
Is dolphin kosher? It is actually not. It needs. It
Wait,
needs,
it's not.
It is not. So.
Why not? It doesn't live in the dirt in the bottom. It's not a
So
bottom
in order
drawer.
for, and then by the way, Dred says if you can't get away from a sloth trying to hump you, here's your sign. So in order for a fish,
But a dolphin is not a fish.
well, it's a mammal, which makes it worse. But in order for something in the water to be able to be eaten, it has to have fins and scales. A dolphin has fins but no scales. So therefore,
But it's
Not
also not a fish. I tell you, there's some flawed logic going on down there.
I don't make the rules, man.
We need to go
Oh
back in
my-
time. Get in a time machine. Set the record straight.
Right. Moses, listen.
Listen.
I know we're in the desert, but we might come across these things in the water. We're gonna
See, when
need
he
to
was
eat
in the
them.
desert,
Right.
how could he envision how the ocean really,
I mean, he did split the Red Sea, so
Well, yes. He might have seen a dolphin. Maybe that's what it was. Saw a dolphin. It looked all cute, and he said, and some kid went over with his fork and knife, and Moses said, "You can't eat that."
But what about Jonah and the whale?
Well, see, that's reverse kosher. The whale ate Jonah.
Okay. But Jonah was in the water, but he didn't. He did not have fins.
He did not have fins or
Maybe he had flippers, and that's how we get back to the dolphin again.
What the hell has happened to our show?
you can't smoke the well. Well, no, he did kind of smoke the well, right? Get out. So
Yes, well, was it
This-
him or
you
was
could-
that
can't eat it, but you can smoke it.
right? Or was that
You
Pinocchio?
can't grill it.
That was
Huh?
Pinocchio.
I think
Yeah,
that
I
was
don't know,
Pinocchio. Pinocchio lit the fire inside the. Jonah just prayed to God and God spit him. The whale just.
So
Oh, my
is there a whale scene in Liza P? Where you got to
There
fight
you
your
go.
way out?
Right. Project
I
Lana.
don't
Does
know.
Project Lana have a dolphin? Oh my gosh. Is bacon
Wasn't there
okay
something
if
they
it's
call
made of-
the area in the Liza P? They call it a P organ. It's like
What does that mean about mahi mahi? That's tuna. Tuna is good.
has fins.
It has fins.
and
It has
scales.
scales. Yes, it is. After you swim to the dolphins, you can go play some Shark. There you go, Geo. Back.
What
for the
about an armadillo? Has scales but no fins.
I don't think we can eat an armadillo. I don't know if that's. Hold on. Is an armadillo? Now you're gonna make me look this up.
Yeah.
Armadillo kosher. If this comes up in Google, I swear to God.
You're gonna see Mike grilling armadillo.
Yeah.
Armadillo tacos.
Oh goodness.
All right. It does not say.
Okay.
All right. The only kosher mammals that are those that are herbivores chew their cud, known as ruminants, and have cloven hooves. So, no, an armadillo is not kosher. I don't make the rules.
That's it. Stay off the armadillo.
Yes. Is bacon okay if it's made with beef? All right, hang on a second. Hang on a second. Oh, this is weird. Guys, talk amongst yourselves for a moment.
All right. So Distracted prefers tamales.
Yeah.
I mean, there's turkey bacon. Is there beef bacon? I've never heard about that.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Never really heard that. Maybe because turkey bacon is healthier for you.
I can hear you, Myke. So there's no lobster in the desert, but lobster is not kosher. It's a bottom dweller.
Peter, did you beat Dead Island 2?
Yes, I beat Dead Island 2. Fantastic game. Yeah, Jacob has been raving about it lately. He's been playing that.
Yeah, been seeing
that game is so good. That's a really good game. Like 80 frames and that's all good. So much fun. Love to electrocute people. It never gets old. And like in co-op, man, it's even hilarious. Like Nate and I have been playing it. Gap, and you tap the top of it, and then they kind of like start shooting before they explode and stuff. Crazy. So Jago, if you ever up for co-op, let me know. I'll hop in with you.
So this Dead Island is pretty much LA?
Yes. Yes, and the maps are cool too.
Is it as big as kind of like GTA, the city, the main city, LA?
No, it's more limited. It's like certain areas you can go to. So
or
basically
the ocean
you kind
side
of like
and
fast travel to. There's a pier and you have the metro area. There's what's it called? The theater.
The pier.
Right, there's the pier. There's the beach. There's the movie theaters. And you basically kind of like travel to it.
Yeah.
Fast travel. So you don't really walk from one place to the other place. It's kind of like segment a little bit.
Okay. So like hub worlds.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Salvatore?
You have a bunch of crazy weapons and stuff. It's like fantastic. You can mod those so you can, put your flames on there or electricity or add some more stats so they're more heavy hitters. It's break faster than others, and there's some areas where you have to use fuses in order to open them up. So you have to get fuses, which I think you really pretty much only buy those from your specific vendors in the safe houses you encounter. And then other like key or key codes for safes. They contain either weapons or cash. Zombie-proof lockers. Yeah, the maps are not overly big. They're just they're good enough to have a lot of fun with them.
I might have to check that out at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah,
definitely if you see it on sale, I'll definitely get it. It's like really good.
Yeah, I need to finish Redfall, and then I think I'm gonna go back to Hogwarts.
Yeah.
Finish that.
I love Hogwarts.
I don't think I'm too far off because I was focusing on the story a little more. So I mean, I still did side missions, but
yeah, I had a lot of side missions out there.
What else did I?
Hopefully they come out with the 60 FPS patch soon on Redfall.
Yeah, I mean this last one they said they were still working on it, so
Yeah. I haven't checked out the latest patch yet. Apparently, there's some improvements made.
Yeah.
Also, like when you're scoping through weapons, so you don't see the. Hopefully, they'll. Well, it sounds like it's, and you see the more up-res textures, or the higher-res textures for the objects in the distance.
Yeah, and they said the enemies are a little bit more responsive.
Yeah. Although I think there was really like one area where they were not responsive at all.
Yeah, but in that, yeah, I mean, there are times where we're walking around that's like you don't really see much.
Yeah, but also like during the day they're less active than at night.
Yeah,
and vampires, so.
And especially at night. I mean, where you see 3 or 4 vampires and they just really come at you.
Yeah,
like crazy. And so I played as Jacob.
He's the one with the raven, right?
Yeah, so you can use the raven.
That was my character too. Yeah,
right. But other people said that when they started off as Jacob, then they tried another character, and it was a little bit harder because they couldn't get a scope out ahead of time. What's out there, right? So
I think that raven is kind of stupid though. If you fly like an angle and it crashes in the ground like 5 feet from you, it's done. Yeah. Instead of like, I don't know. I didn't like that aspect of it.
I did level up the raven all the way, and so it did help me. So like I would use that to attack, like if I was running out of ammo. And it did take off quite a bit.
Yeah. But yeah, when you encounter those bloodsuckers, they will hold you tight, suck you dry.
Oh yeah, those are still tough.
Yeah. But I like that world too. The maps were really good.
Hey, Myke.
Which game are you talking about?
Redfall.
We started with Dead Island, then we moved to Redfall.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I apologize.
Stuff.
Keep talking. I'll finish this up. I have a slight work emergency that thankfully doesn't have anything to do with me, but I need to get a couple of quick messages out. This is unfortunately my real life, everybody. I'll only be like 2 minutes here, and I'll be right back.
Okay.
Nobody wants to be like Myke, because Myke's life sucks.
No, my life's good. It just
you're not supposed to hear. You're supposed to be on like. Just kidding. Yeah, let me know if you want to do some more co-op on that.
I would like to.
Yeah.
I'll have to hit you up, and especially when I get to some of the harder areas.
Yeah. But that game is so much fun. I really had a lot of fun playing it. The only thing is, like, I was going between Dead Island 2 and Redfall, and then certain mechanics like, oh wait, it's the other game. I tried to dodge and stuff, and I didn't work.
So Jago said it's one of the best zombie games he's ever played.
He might be right. It's a very, very enjoyable. And the weapons are good too. And they're not just
I know I was playing another game that I need to get back to was
Valhalla? Did you finish that?
Yeah, I did finish that.
Oh, nice.
Dying Light.
Oh, Dying Light.
Dying Light 2. Yeah, Dreadpool, you read my mind. That one was pretty good too. It's pretty tough. Good story too. On that one, I finally got to the point where you finally start fleshing out the factions, and there's a point where you have to choose. So like there's it's all about controlling like the water, and then I think electricity and certain features that people need, quality of life. So when I finally took over the water tower, you have to choose who you want to kind of side with. So
all right.
To help you progress. So I need to get back to that. Yeah.
I need to get Dead Island too.
Yeah, you
that
do.
Yeah,
game
that's what I was
looks
talking
so
about.
good.
So, and you could co-op in that, right?
Yes. I think you
Three
can
or four,
go up with
3 or 4 players.
3, I think.
3.
Yeah, I think it's up to 3. I've only done it with 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll get it. We can jump in. Because I need to play that. And I need to play. I didn't get a chance to play Dying Light 2. I beat Dying Light. I'm so backed up on games. It's not even funny.
Mhm.
And it seems like I just don't get I don't get as much time to play as I used to, and it's starting to bug me. So, oh, by the way, welcome in Scepter. Scepter is over on the Rumble side. I don't want to be like Myke. My life is hard enough. So look. This is it's one of those things. This doesn't happen very often. And the contact at the client that I have does not usually call me at 10:15 at night. So something's it's usually something very important. So okay. All right.
I say let's jump on these.
Yeah.
Whatever we're gonna talk about. Which show?
Yeah.
Games, showcases.
Games. More games. Well, hold on, Peter. It's your job.
Well, there were still games that we didn't talk about from the.
I know.
Xbox show.
Yeah.
Let's go to our next topic.
Yeah.
But before we do that, Bigblock. He's a member for 7 months. Friends of NLG. He says, "Will my member streak break if I switch to Rumble?"
Only if you stop being a member. Oh, if you like. So I haven't even looked at subscriptions on Rumble. I'm right now. I'm just trying to grow. We're just trying to grow the audience there. I have no idea what a subscription there does. I don't want to sell anybody on anything that I don't understand myself. Unless you want to subscribe. It says it's all right. So hold on. So subscribe to the original Next Level Gaming and gain access to membership perks, which I haven't even set up yet. It says sub badge to wear in chat and show your support. Yeah, but it's $5 a month. I don't feel comfortable asking people for $5 a month. I will say this: if that happens, I will do a lot more Rumble only content. Like right now, it's just the game streams. But if people start subscribing over there, we will figure out how to make that worth everybody's while. I promise you that.
Well, we'd have to do some wheel spins for Rumble members and.
Yeah.
And speaking of wheel spins, I want to do one next week. So appreciate everybody that's pumping in both, and we'll put one together again next week.
That sounds good.
So hopefully Marceau got his shirt. So.
Oh yeah, I'll have to ask him. What's up, brother Lemon? Oh. Hey, Chris and Peter. Didn't even say hi to me, brother Bigblock. Wow. Wow, it's like that.
You know who's important on this channel? It's just Chris
Well,
and I, really.
Well, okay, this is true. I am the black sheep of the channel now.
You're the griller.
I am, yeah. I'm the griddle amico. Need my perfect dark. Hey, perfect dark. Let's talk about that.
Start with that.
Yeah, start with that, Peter.
What a fantastic showcase that was.
Yes, swap the. What's our first topic? Oh, hold on. He's coughing. No, don't die on me.
No, yeah, not live on stream. That will be bad. Hey, let's get to our next topic. More games than you can shake and controller at.
Yes. So I do want to start with that. So I got an answer to a question that I simply wanted to know. Where the hell is Perfect Dark? And I got the answer. According to Matt Booty, who, by the way, if you guys don't know, because it's been a while. He's the head of Xbox Game Studios. And you know this because Phil said, hey, Matt, it's time to go do your job.
It's your job.
So I am happy, actually, to see Matt Booty out there because I honestly, seriously. So in all seriousness, ever since the Kind of Funny Games interview with Phil Spencer, there has been this difference that you can tangibly see going on with the Xbox division. Part of it was the showcase, right?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, but that showcase was
already in the works.
Yeah,
quite some time.
Thanks, Kind of Funny. They saved Xbox. Whatever. No, I don't think so.
I'm not saying
no,
that.
I'm not criticizing you. I'm just saying that, like Peter said, that was already stuff pre-planned. They already had that stuff in work for months, and beginning of the year they start working on that.
Well, and I wonder how much of that though did alter a little based upon what they felt like they needed to do. Maybe a couple things got shown that they weren't going to show. Maybe they did a couple of different tweaks of how they were going to do the, how they were going to do things. I just noticed that between that and then all of a sudden, Giant Bomb have Phil every year. It's like the annual E3 Phil Spencer interview. Always a great interview too, But all of a sudden, Matt Booty's on the couch next to Phil. And then Matt Booty's now out there giving interviews. And he came out and said that in the next 18 months, he expects that gamers will see gameplay of Perfect Dark and Data Decay 3. So,
not a far stretch. I mean, they got to show something at next year's Xbox Showcase, so
they do.
Kind of makes sense. That's the next, studios to show off their stuff. I mean, you can't show every studio everything that they could if they wanted to, but the thing is, if those games are not coming out till, maybe
25?
late 24, 25. I mean, what? To me, I don't expect to hear anything from them, but I was watching Iron Lords and this and that, and other people. It would have been nice if Xbox at the end of the showcase, when Phil could have said, one more thing, but not the one more thing is Starfield, right? Because we all already knew about Starfield. So that one more thing could have been a teaser of Perfect Dark or State of Decay 3 or whatever.
Just a little.
I would definitely haven't mentioned though.
Yeah.
Like something like I don't know what, but.
Yeah, it could have been a teaser that way.
Because now it seems like what are you hiding? Is it never coming out?
I
don't think. I mean,
I don't think
the stuff
it's
is in work. It's just that if they're not ready to show it, they're not ready to show it.
No.
No, but I mean, with all the rumblings and stuff, like people leaving and this and that, and with the, Crystal Dynamics and.
Well, and that was my issue, right? That was my issue. I made that clear.
I understand that.
But coming back around, Matt's out there saying, "I've seen it, I've played it, it's getting there, and we're going to show it next year." And in fact, it wasn't so much even that he said that. One of the things that he said when he was at the Giant Bomb interview, and I thought this is where I was like, okay, Microsoft is taking control back where a lot of people thought that they didn't have as much control. So he was talking about how, they should have done a better job of onboarding Arcane with Redfall. So, he took his mea culpa with Redfall. But then he said, well, you know, Daryl Gallagher was talking to me and said, you know, here I am watching the showcase as a fan. And Matt said, and Daryl said to me, guess I better show something soon, or I might be watching this as a fan permanently. And Matt like chuckled as he was telling this story. But if you for him to say that feels like it feels like a culmination of, right, Phil Spencer's on Kind of Funny saying, I'm pissed. I'm in a bad mood. You know, I know you guys are trying to cheer me up, but I'm just not in a good mood here. To all of a sudden, you know, again, had this fantastic showcase. I know they were doing the Starfield Direct and all that stuff, but had this wild showcase, and then came out and answered questions about the stuff that people were concerned about. And not just Phil saying it, because Phil saying it is one thing. Matt Booty is now coming front and center in the Xbox Game Studios piece and talking about how he should have done a better job here. He should have done a better job here. By the way, I'm seeing these games. They are progressing, and I'm expecting they're going to get shown next year. That's, I think, a lot of what folks like me who have been concerned just want to hear. Now, I want to see it, yes, but at least, you know, we heard the whole reason we had that whole big argument back when we were talking about the initiative was because we didn't hear anything. All we had to go on was what was in print, which was everybody from the initiative was leaving at the top of the food chain except for Daryl Gallagher, and all the big wigs were leaving. Well, if Crystal Dynamics, and we had no idea Crystal Dynamics got sold to Embracer, started working with Amazon on a new Tomb Raider game, and how do you know what's going on when they're silent? The head of the studios is now saying, don't worry, all is well, and we're gonna show this to you. I'm willing to give that to him, and hopefully when we see it next year, it's every bit worth the wait. But
I don't know. I mean, we had the guy from Scalebound on the goddamn stages, I think twice, right? He was on Xbox Show and
Kamaya
Gamescom. Yeah. And see, is there playing it or whatever he was doing, and nothing. So I mean, to me, it's like I don't care. It doesn't bother me until it's official, right? It's, you know, I think all studios struggle here and there. Like they said that the initiative, there is some differences between people, and you have some people there that, you know, that they brought in, you know, the guy that, the one that left and went back to Insomniac.
Oh yeah. What's his name from?
And then they, you know, you have Gallagher there. You have these people here who have experience, who are probably leads at other studios, and you're gonna have differences. And sometimes it comes down to the end of where, you know, some people are gonna leave. People get pissed off. I mean, it happens everywhere, not just the gaming industry.
Well, the one good thing
sometimes you have a setback. So I mean, if they're quiet because they're trying to, you know, regroup and then move forward with those who are still there, and you know, they got to be on the same page, right? So I guess that was left up to Gallagher. Once that guy left.
Well, the one good thing about having Daryl Gallagher there was, I think that's how Crystal Dynamics got involved so quickly. Because he was, of course, the former studio head of Crystal Dynamics. So, you know, kind of easy to call Square Enix, who owned them at the time, and say, hey, we need, you know, well, how can I get my old team to pick up the slack here? So, in a way, having him still there.
I'm still not sure if it's the slack, or I think this was all along the plan.
You think they weren't cutting it?
No, I mean, maybe not Crystal Dynamics per se, but definitely other teams to help out building the ideas.
I mean, kind of like
At the initiative.
kind of like a Sumo Digital kind of thing, where some like a third party comes in to do pieces. Like another big one was it Collective? The hell's the name of that? No, what's the name of that development studio that comes in and does some of the Halo stuff? They did a lot of the Halo Wars.
Oh yeah.
So you're thinking something along those lines. So you thought it was a Creative Assembly. They're like a support studio.
It could be. I mean, that happens every studio, especially big ones.
But I think it's more than just support. I think the initiative was like, you have some. It's very top heavy, just or top heavy. It's just the top.
That's what I'm thinking.
It's nothing at the bottom, and that's being fulfilled by others.
You had all these top guys that they brought in the beginning.
Yeah.
And like I said, the guy that left back to Insomniac, we don't, all of a sudden, one day he says, I have issues with family, this and that. I decided to leave. And then maybe a week later, I joined up with Insomniac.
Yeah, I was like.
And it's like, that sounded kind of weird.
That did sound kind of weird.
And then afterwards, then you start hearing Gallagher is kind of taking over. And then you start hearing, he's getting help from Crystal Dynamics, so-and-so. So there was definitely some, I think once Gallagher came in, you probably had some creative differences with those who were still there that were under the other guy. And it's just a matter of, hashing it out, and let's get back on the same page and move forward. I mean, whatever, I don't know. We're all guessing, we're all thinking, but it is good to see, Matt Booty come out and give it a little bit more insight, and that, expect to see, he's played different parts of it and looking good, and and then hopefully we'll see it.
Tomb Raider never disappointed, so
Exactly.
So I have confidence with Gallagher. So I'm not worried, but also you got to look at too, is like, okay, so we're like, well, now Jay Booty, now Phil has him in, and we're thinking that because of the interview, but last year the showcase was live, right? But there was no fan fest, right? This was the first, in-person fan fest get together for the Xbox showcase, right?
Were they? Yes, but I don't
think they had. So you got to also look at too that let's say we go back 2 years since the whole pandemic, depending on what state you're in, you're not allowed to group up. So Matt Booty probably had limits on getting together with these studios in person. He can only go by what they tell him, and Zoom and whatever they can give him to.
Yeah, but they also have remote play and other stuff. So he could have had his hands on and.
But even with that, I'm sure it wasn't perfect. Maybe they weren't as hands on. They kind of had to rely on the managers at these studios to say, yeah, we're here, we're doing this, we're meeting this schedule, and blah blah blah. And Phil and them, they had that attitude of, they're gonna let the studios make the decision. They're gonna let them decide, and they're gonna support them for what they need. But they were leaving it up to the studios, and maybe that wasn't the best thing. Like with the Redfall, probably what they could have done was, all right, y'all did your own testing. We're gonna do ours, and then we're gonna give you feedback, and then we're gonna offer support. Like, hey, y'all really want to try to get 60 FPS at launch? We can help you do that, but we're gonna have to move the launch at a little bit later date, and that wasn't there. So hopefully going forward, because crunch is a bad thing. We kept seeing your favorite media guy, journalist. A lot of that come out. So a lot of these people, it makes the publishers look bad if these studios people are spreading rumors that they're crunching us and we're struggling at the end, blah blah. So that kind of was a pushback on the publishers that, like, okay, hey, we're gonna allow these people to have to take their time. We care about the people that work there, and we don't want to put stress on them. Blah blah blah. So I think a lot of that around the pandemic and all that kind of, put hands on and forcing developers to, we want this and this and that and blah blah blah. So I think that kind of hurt. But hopefully they've learned from all this, and they can find a way to where, yes, we are going to allow these studios to have their creative freedom, but at the same time, we need to help, like, see, test them, be there, and see from ourselves, like, kind of give that criticism from the Xbox side, like feeling them, and then offer that support that they need, and we'll see.
Yeah, well, at the end of the day, Xbox is, Phil is, Matt is accountable. Whether they're responsible or not, they're accountable. And I think the kind of, we want our studios to have all that freedom and things like that. It sort of bit them a little bit, and I think they see that, and they're course correcting, and I think that's all people wanted to see. That certainly,
but at the same,
good.
But at the same time, when Phil was put on the spot in that interview, and he did, yes, he was upfront about it, but some of the criticism from the media and the fanboys is a little overblown, and it's been that way on Xbox for a long time. I think it's a little extreme.
I mean,
because if you look at it the
Xbox is
other
always
way,
under the microscope.
exactly, and if the other side or whatever, they can't do any wrong, even if they're making the same mistakes. Because Xbox, this is nothing new. They're not the only publisher studios that make these mistakes, But it is what it is. I mean,
no, but see, I think the difference is too is that, it's us talking about it, and I don't care. Look, I rail against the gaming media as much as anybody. You see, I don't trust anyone.
I know.
I just took Stephen Totillo to task today because he tweeted something out from this ridiculous gamers lawsuit that they're, these adolescents with no life trying to sue Microsoft to stop the acquisition. Stephen Totillo put out this, they found this email that supposedly Matt Booty said that they were going to, the plan for Activision was to buy them and put PlayStation out of business. And of course, all the and then what was it? An hour later, update. Microsoft says that while they can't divulge the contents of this email, that email was from 2019. Before anybody even thought about buying Activision, before Activision was even for sale or even having legal issues. So, the gaming media to me is a cesspool, just all the way around. Yeah. I don't trust. And
kind of funny, and those guys that were on there, they're all about getting their numbers, and so all that stuff that they do on Phil, yes, it's legit criticism that a lot of us people have concerns about, but at the same time, it's just, it's all about getting the clicks and, I mean, what if Phil he had no choice? I mean, he could have get the PR answers, right? But
well, no, and he could have, and he didn't, and I
know.
I appreciated that. See, and that's just it. That's why I felt like Microsoft was figuring out that they needed a course correction, and I think they're making that correction. And that's what I consider all of this a good thing. Like, this is, I take Matt Booty at his word, because he's given no reason.
It's all assumptions. We don't know for sure, what he has been doing. We could, like you said, well, now we start seeing them, and we assume that Phil brought him out just because of this. It's kind of funny. We don't know. And I mean, what they all talk about behind closed doors, and the talk that they've had with these studios. I mean, we don't know we can only assume just because Redfall didn't launch well. So.
Well,
I don't know.
also
I think if Phil would have played Redfall, he would have said, "Hold this."
you should have gotten Bungie to play it.
He might have, but I mean,
I think he was too preoccupied with the whole ABK shenanigans.
Well,
could be, but I mean, he could have played it on PC and enjoyed it, and it looked solid to him. I mean, we played it, Peter. We liked it. Yeah, there's some issues.
Well,
here
yeah,
and there,
there's
but
some things
overall,
that's like stuff that's
I mean,
come on, it should have been.
yeah, I mean, definitely there's the polish and stuff that need to be
Yeah,
there, but it doesn't
exactly.
mean, but it's still playable and enjoyable. So, we don't know what the deal was. If Phil and Booty, wherever from Xbox actually played it before it launched.
no,
I mean, they did delay it, right? We don't know why the delay was for, right? I mean, I'm sure it was some polishing, but they never really said much about that.
Right.
Well, when they delayed it from 22 summer, and then, we got it here, beginning of June? No, May. Right?
May. No.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he did, again, he said we could have done a better job of onboarding Arcane. So, I mean, he was taking some responsibility, and I like that. I truly like that. I'm, and there was somebody had written an article that it was Phil that slowed down Bethesda on Starfield and said, take your time to get it right. And by the way,
but I think it's also the whole mindset of Bethesda's ZeniMax. It's because they used to be like, if they don't release a game, there's not going to be a paycheck,
Right.
Now with a big behemoth like Microsoft behind it, it's easier to delay a game.
And they'll make that money on Starfield. I mean, and they're getting some backup on that, on the whole frame rate thing. Digital Foundry, Richard Ledbetter, which is really the only guy that I like and trust at Digital Foundry, to be quite honest. He said there's no. He said, guys, the Series X is not a supercomputer. It is a mainstream $500 console. He said you don't have the this is not an i9 something whatever it was 19K with a RTX 4900 card. You're not spending $2,000 to build a machine. And we kind of talked about this on
you put that together, you're almost at minimum at $3.5 grand.
Yeah, we talked about this a little on Retro Roots. So, yeah, you could play Starfield at 60 frames per second if you spend $2,000 for it.
Mm-hmm.
What Ledbetter said, which does resonate, is this game does what he said, I have never seen a game in the history of gaming that has the scale that this does, which puts the whole No Man's Sky nonsense to rest. But
here's another thing. He's saying that right now, once it gets released, his tune will change.
Not Ledbetter.
Yeah.
Ledbetter's a good. He's the good guy there. I
don't trust any of these guys.
Nah, Ledbetter I like. The other guy, Linneman, the one who said Microsoft should have left the game.
But that guy's already gone too far already. Back and forth with people.
I don't trust him as far as I could throw it. I don't.
He says he doesn't care, but he does care, and
he keeps responding to people that criticize him. It's like, dude, whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
So, hey, what's up, Sean? Sean's here. The Nintendo Direct was announced today. So.
Yeah.
All right. So on to games. On to some games. What did we?
Well, I know we didn't talk about Avowed. We didn't get to that.
We did not get to Avowed. We did not.
And I don't know if you you have a trailer for that.
Oh,
but,
yeah.
So some people were like trying to say, well, when they first teased it the year before, it had a different look to it, like a little bit. But that was a trailer type. It wasn't I don't think it wasn't an in-game type deal. So I mean, the trailer is gonna look a little bit more polished. You know, maybe the colors might. So when they actually showed the game, people were like, this doesn't look the same. I'm not sure. It looks a little faded, whatever. But then afterwards, I think Obsidian or whoever came out and said, you know, look, if you liked Outer Worlds and the style and this and that, like, there's a lot there, but it's not a big open world. It's more depth about it, right? So you're not going to get this huge, like they were saying, you're not going to get this big. What were people trying to compare it to? They thought it's the next
Skyrim, not Skyrim.
Skyrim, and it's
Yeah,
like, no, that's not what it is.
Yeah.
It's kind of like they said, like they referred to Outer Worlds. This is this style game, but it's like Outer Worlds, you know, and
I'd take it.
yeah, I me too, because we don't need every game to. Even though I love big open world games, but we don't need them to be that. And so far, Obsidian's been, man, they've been great, because you look at Grounded, it's open, but it's not too overwhelming, you know, and it looks great. And there's a lot there, layers, right, that you can do to the game in depth. So this one, I like the way it looked, and I look forward to seeing more of it.
Didn't you also say they didn't have all the light processing yet and all that stuff?
Yeah, it was still early. Yeah,
They said this was
like...
pre-alpha.
Yeah, I mean, it looks good.
It does.
So definitely look forward to. I'm glad that they showed more of it, and they showed, you know, some gameplay and engine, and over time, when it gets closer to release, we're gonna see a better looking version of it. So yeah, I'm liking the combo of the powers and the weapons, and they're also good with the storytelling. So
what I like about it is Game Pass.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, let's be honest.
Yes.
It's
I mean, that's what made this show great. Even the third parties and all that stuff, and it says Game Pass. Like, yeah, that's that's why it should be on the show, because it's in Game Pass. You know, otherwise, I don't know.
Was it so they showed 11 first party from their studios, and then was it 22 or so were Game Pass?
something like that. Back from the Dead had those stats last week.
Yeah.
So, there's brother Marceau. He's over on the YouTube side where you can say, "Hey, okay. Marceau, they fixed it. You can come over on the Rumble side and say the word hanging now."
But you cannot say what was it?
But you can't say smoking on either.
Smoking. Yeah.
Yeah, look, watch. Look. This is Game Pass is the killer app on this. I mean, this is just so look, remember Panda Subs, who said that, him and I have debated Game Pass. He's like, this made him consider Game Pass. That's a powerful statement. And Panda is a PS5 guy, so this showcase really hit him on this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So, what else didn't we see last week? From the Xbox show, did we talk about Hellblade? Oh, we didn't talk about Clockwork Revolution.
Yeah, we didn't talk about that.
We did not. Oh man,
that looks so good.
So, yeah. And this was the In Exile game that we were, that they had teased.
Nobody knew about. We knew they were working on something, but
yeah,
we didn't expect them to show this.
No.
Soon, or even well, of course, before the show, they already said that everything is gonna have. It's gonna be in engine shown, and very few cinematics.
Well, what they were saying was CGI, because this is definitely a cinematic, but this is all in this is done
real
time,
And there, I think and then there was some gameplay that was shown in there. I think they all had some type of gameplay embedded.
Yeah, and this is a neat looking game. Yeah, here we go. It kind of gives you a little bit of BioShock.
Mm-hmm.
In that steampunk theme.
Yeah. And Wasteland 3 had I did like the dialogue, and the humor that was there. So I am curious how this plays out, the story, and how you interact, your decisions. It seems like that your decisions will decide certain things, that how I guess the world would look.
And that's going to be a cool game mechanic.
Mm-hmm.
Big Cousin Born, somebody finally took the working masterclass Sonic CD formula. Now the question is what do you guys think? That's not 2024.
No.
And maybe it should. And
I would be surprised.
It probably shouldn't be with all the stuff coming out in 2024.
Yeah.
So, this could be a spring or fall 2025 game.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. But this was hot.
Well, I remember when I was on Good Morning Xbox and we were talking about how I remember saying I wouldn't be surprised if we see something from NXL because they've been kind of active in social media, having these little videos and just humor, this and that. So, and I remember saying, I wouldn't be surprised if they showed something because they have been active in social media.
They have.
And here they are.
Did we did not talk about one of the surprise games that kind of blew everybody away. And that was the next iteration of Flight Simulator.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
yeah, that's a standalone game. It's not a DLC, right?
No, this is
from what I
This
understand.
is the new. They have some DLC based on Dune, but no, this is the brand new.
This was a standalone. Yeah.
Yeah, this is Flight Simulator 2024.
And I think that, which is great because what they're building up off of Flight Simulator, and they're able to do this stuff. Like, I mean, people love. I mean, there are people out there, they love this stuff, right? For them to, and this is an inspiration. There's young people out there that will play this, and maybe this is something they look forward to as a career. And some of this,
yeah,
it gives them a good insight and kind of, yeah. I mean, just the way it looks, it looks realistic.
I don't think Sir X-Man likes this game too much. He just put a super chat, $2 super chat in there. It says, "I just won my own real tournament, please, Epic."
I think Epic. I think unless they
Hey,
merge.
hey, did you see the airplane? That was your dolphin.
Yes. Hold on, let me back that. That was cool. But like this too, aerial construction.
Yeah, down here carrying a space shuttle.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, this is just wild.
Mm-hmm.
Landing in the snow.
VIP charter service.
Some racing.
Yeah. I mean, this is glider.
I think what they're doing, and this is a Sobo, which they need to they need to bring Sobo into the Xbox Studio. But
Yeah.
so you kind of think of the like
Hot air balloons. I mean, that's kind of cool too.
like Playground.
Curious.
So you know how like Turn 10 and Playground were working together and sharing the off of what Turn 10 had already put together is for Forza, and so they were using that and also inputting into Horizon. In a way, this is kind of like what this is, with Flight Simulator, but in the air, they're kind of doing the same thing, and so hopefully, Sobo will join Xbox Studio like Playgrounds did.
That would be cool. That would be I think it work. I'm not sure if Asobo's working on anything else.
Well, I mean, they just showed this, right? This wasn't from Asobo, right? This standalone.
Yeah, it's totally.
Oh yeah, it showed Asobo. Yeah, I saw that.
Sorry. Catching up on the emergency from earlier.
Yeah. I'll be right back.
Yeah, this game's gonna be very cool.
Yeah, it is. So they're comparing what to No Man's Sky? But this? That's sillier than Starfield.
Do you think you have your airplanes that you used in? Do you think they're compatible?
Oh,
or at least upwards. Yeah.
Oh, I don't
so
know.
you bought some additional aircraft and stuff, or is this like pure like here? They're just the specific types, and or can you still do the other stuff as well in this world?
I don't know. Now the updates on the update side, because I do want to show that. I'm pretty sure I grabbed it. They are still supporting the current flight simulator. Did I get it? Did I get it? Did I get it? Oh, I thought I downloaded it. The Dune stuff.
Oh yeah.
Maybe I didn't. All right, maybe I just didn't feel like grabbing it. It's smaller stuff. Now, trying to think, there was.
And this is almost
else.
like a recruiting tool.
I know, right? So, from the there was a couple things that were announced as well from the extended showcase. And one of the things that came out of that was this.
Big map for mature. Must be good.
DLC.
Yeah. I don't think it's Game Pass though.
I don't care. I'll buy this.
Oh, I'm so sorry for dragging you all into this.
Hi, a knife. Yeah, it does say available for purchase only, which it's just fine. High on Life's in Game Pass. So yeah, so you know who this is. I mean, it's based on Stabby, or whatever. Hold on, sorry.
Yeah, High on Life was a fantastic game.
Oh, I loved it. I know, I know. Right? See, Marceau says, "What need?" And I know this was not. I know this is not Brother Geek Storian's favorite game. But the DLC on this looks just fantastic. So I am happy with that. There was also for Hi-Fi Rush. This was announced during the extended.
Oh yeah.
New arcade mode. Another excellent game.
What's this?
I might have to go back and.
I never finished the main game.
Oh, I did.
What happened now?
Advance notice this time. Coming July 5th. That's gonna be nice. I really did enjoy this. Did enjoy this. Sean, I wonder if Atari will make a big, huge announcement reveal for the Atari VCS on June 27th for the Atari anniversary. Probably not. And I heard most say there's rumor Atari is making new hardware for the Atari VCS. They might be making some new accessories. So, speaking of the VCS, I wanted to give a quick shout out to the brother Rich, Bacon Ice Cream Productions. Let me show this real quick. When I saw him in Boston, he gave me this. So I need to hollow it out a little bit and make the hole bigger. But this is a topper that will fit on the classic controller. So I have that old school Atari controller feel and be able to turn like a dial for the spinning part. So the hole needs to be widened a little bit at the bottom so I can get it onto the stick, because my stick is a little bit wider than the I think it is anyway. Yeah, mine. Oh no, wait a minute. Aha! See, live on.
Yeah, it looks cool.
Yeah. So I need to put the glue the top on and just make sure it's nice and tight, and then then I can use it as a kind of a regular stick like this with the kind of a tank control style, or I can use it to spin.
All right, cool.
So thank you to Bacon Ice Cream Productions.
Nice.
This was awesome. He 3D printed this. So I'm going to paint it, and I'm actually going to paint it red because my old Atari joystick that I had, it was a long stem from the base, had a long metal stem, and then had a red ball and a white button at the top. So, I mean, kind of look like a, But, thank you, Brother Rich. So I probably just need to widen this hole just like a millimeter just to get it down there.
So X-Man,
Oh,
super
God.
chat says, Mike, stop talking about how wide your stick is. PG.
Ay, Gewalt. All right.
I saw y'all talked about the DLC for High on Life, so
Yes.
let's do it. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Coming
Let's do it.
soon, but purchase only, which I'm fine with.
Oh yeah,
I'll spend the money.
I
on that.
love that game.
Yes. So,
Oh, real quick too, and you were talking about Atari, and Sean's been bringing up stuff about Atari.
yes.
So he's hoping to see something from Atari maybe on June 27th.
Yeah, which is
So hopefully
their anniversary.
Yeah, I love seeing Sean. I love seeing that Atari is starting to find their way back, and you know, find their footing back into the gaming industry where they could be, you know, consistent and be noticeable, right? Be healthy. Hopefully, Amico soon. We'll start getting that, and everybody can start playing that Amico, and yeah, it's just great to see the gaming industry where it, you know, it's more than just Xbox, Nintendo, and PlayStation, right? So we know that.
Right.
You know, we talk about, you know, you got the Evercade and stuff like that. You know, that's what Rich brings. So
Yes.
enjoy seeing that, and Sean, keep bringing all that info.
Most definitely. Sorry.
Yeah, I didn't watch the extended showcase. I didn't watch Capcom. I didn't watch Ubisoft, but I watched the Star Wars extended gameplay stuff. And I know another thing that the more I'm hearing about it, I'm getting more impressed with 33 Immortals.
Oh yeah, let me show that. That one I wasn't quite sure what that was, but
now it's from the same studio that did the one game that was Hades, right?
Hades, yeah. Thunder
So-
Lotus, who also did Jotun, which was one of my top games from the original, you know, from a while ago.
Yeah, so the more I hear people talk about this, yeah, it's starting to sound pretty interesting, and I wouldn't mind definitely trying this with a bunch of people. That would be interesting. And so, like, on PlayStation, I mean, the party chat, you can only get how many people in the chat?
16?
16? And then the Discord chat, that's what, 20-something? 24?
I think so. Yeah, 33 player co-op.
Nah, I don't think I want to be in a party chat with a bunch of 33 people, but
No.
Yeah, so this does look cool.
It does. Thunder Lotus is a quality studio.
Yeah.
Oh. And this is one where I think this is in Game Pass.
I believe so, yeah. Because
They'll get that co-op in a hurry.
yeah, that's the thing. That's what Game Pass helps bring, is that
Yes.
that engagement. So
Yeah, I've looked at this and I'm interested for sure. For absolute sure. Oh. Sir Hex says Forza. We covered Forza last week. We're trying to cover games we didn't cover. You were here last week. You should know.
Yeah.
So, let's see.
what else did y'all? I know there was a couple indie games.
Yeah, we did show the indie trailer last week.
I'll be right back.
too.
Yeah.
Um,
What the indie stuff was? What just?
Yeah, there was that. Hang on.
And the other one was
Uh,
Still Wakes the Deep,
Yes.
which
I thought that I read Jasant.
when we were watching live, I saw it, but I was kind of distracted. And you know, I think I don't know if it was on the Lemon's Dragon's Den, and they were talking about it a little bit more, and people were excited for that too. This one looks cool. This one I love the art
cool.
style. Yeah. They talk about exploration and this and that, so it's up my alley.
Yeah, This is one that I'm curious about too. We'll find the elevator that was on to the left.
Yeah. And I believe they showed more idea Xbox stuff too. There was later on, right? They had
Yeah.
Was that in the extended?
That was in the extended, and I think
Yeah,
I
and there
showed
was
that-
some stuff there that I looked interesting also. So.
Yeah. Nate, I'm behind an hour. Can you pause?
Sure.
Nate, you need to come over to our Rumble channel. Yeah, this looks really cool. I like that, and I like the idea of this is kind of the some of the different ideas that indie developers bring.
Mm-hmm.
So. And that's coming out this year. And and
Game Pass.
Game Pass.
It's gonna be kind of hard because I think once I get caught up in that Starfield.
I know.
But you know, you always need that break. It's like I was playing Redfall and then I kind of took a break and jumped on Planet of Lana. So I don't mind some of these indie games that come out that are not long, but they're just as impactful, in my opinion. You know, once you play through it, you know, story and the feel.
Let's see, last week we talked about the Persona stuff. Quickly, there, I know so here's the Cyberpunk 2077 Phantom Liberty trailer. I know you're
Definitely will. I did it, like I said last night on Retro Roots, I completed the campaign.
Did. Yep.
As a nomad, so I started to play as a corpo, but I got busy doing something else. I never really followed through with it, but I definitely look forward to this DLC.
Yeah.
So.
And as we were talking about, this is one of those games that, while I had a rocky start, is totally solid now, and that's what Panda said. He's like, it's like all the versions now are completely solid.
Yeah.
So, be a good time to jump into this game.
It would, yeah. I definitely recommend anybody that's kind of held back, because of the issues that were out there, and I recommend, play the campaign. It's solid. It's a good story, especially with Keanu Reeves' character.
Now, is it open world?
It is. I mean, you have the city that's outside the main city, the big city, and you got the big city itself. But it's not overwhelming. It's not. It doesn't take long to get around.
Okay.
Yeah, so no, it doesn't.
A lot of side fetch quests.
And plus, you can fast travel. Yeah, there are side quests, but I pretty much stuck to the main story, and by the time I got to the end, I was pretty OP. So, but the story's intriguing though.
No.
And then look, here you are. You got Idris Elba in this, and
yeah.
I mean that's. I'm glad they're still supporting this. There is a lot there that they can keep doing.
Yes.
like like Witcher.
Yeah. No, and this is coming out in September, so
Yeah.
so yeah, I wanted to show that.
Mm-hmm.
So the other thing that, and we'll kind of start winding down because it is 11:24.
Yeah.
I didn't know much about this game, but few people kind of went gonzo over seeing this from Kinetic Games. What did that say? Captured on what? Captured, footage recorded, footage captured on PC. Because this is from a few years ago. This is Phasmophobia. Now this is coming to Xbox. Coming to hang on, let me just double check. I want to make sure I know all the consoles it's coming to. It's coming to Xbox Series X and S and PlayStation 5, and it will have a PSVR 2 release.
So is this like kind of like your Ghost Hunting? Oh, okay.
Oh, console early access.
Yeah, creepy.
Yeah.
My daughter would love this.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So it's cross-platform. It's optional. So yeah, I didn't know much about this, but it was there.
Yeah. Imagine that one game where you had to use your camera, right, and the flashlight to look around.
Condemned? No.
Yeah, was it Condemned?
Was it?
Yeah, but I know you had to use the video camera or a camera to take pictures.
Yeah. Oh, I know it's been around for a while, Nick. It's now coming to consoles.
To the console.
Yeah. So as we start wrapping up a bit here, I wanted to shift focus to one of the other showcases that is always entertaining, but not many people talk about afterwards, and that's Devolver. Devolver always has some great games to show. So they did show Talos Principle 2.
A new world awaits you, full of dangers and mysteries.
Which looks
Signs
wild.
and wonders.
Yeah, this looks interesting.
Things that I in my garden could never have imagined.
There's Nate over on the Rumble channel. Yeah, Back says it's a ghost hunting game really popular to stream, Phasmophobia.
Think of the world we could build if we believed in ourselves.
Okay, so it's been an indie darling on
If we
PC
truly believed
for a
in
while
what
if you
it
team
means
up
to
with
be
3 other
sentient.
people. Got
To
it.
face the universe without fear.
Dude, now
or
that
delusion.
is that's a dedicated guy. Brother Nick is chatting on both in both chat rooms.
Cities full of life and
I love you, man.
great towers rising towards the sky.
This looks cool.
So
I
much
don't
could be possible
remember the first Talos Principle.
if we believe. If we still
Marley getting into trouble?
faith.
Yeah.
He's okay now.
Now,
I took
Talos-
him outside and then do his number 2 inside after I went outside. It's like, hey,
Oh.
They do that.
I'm
It'll
not doing that.
Yeah, you'll be alright. It'll happen for a bit.
Now, Talos was shown on the PlayStation, right?
It was. But
Yeah.
this is coming for basically everything.
Yeah.
Except for Switch. Switch doesn't get this. Because Switch is not a ninth generation console, so why would they? So that was one. One very cool game I saw that I'm not sure.
Remember, only the PlayStation is a Gen 9 because they believe in generations.
That's right. Wizard with a gun. This looked cool.
Yeah, that did look
And I'll
interesting.
tell you a tale. There they stood, the six alone, the hunter, the maker, and the wild swamp zone. The young chief rising and a wheel.
Hopefully they don't get copyright struck for this.
Where did they show this one at? Was it on PlayStation also?
I don't know. This was
I
at the
don't-
this was at the Devolver showcase.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
This might be PC.
Everyone they
I think they might have shown this on Steam or on PC rather. I always like these kind of crazy looking games.
It's up to you now, kid.
This is kind of a isometric.
Yeah.
And it kind of looks a little bit like Death's Door. Doesn't it? How
Like
they
what?
got that it looks a bit like Death's Door,
Yeah.
which was a phenomenal game.
Yeah. It was. Yeah. So this you got quite a big here going on.
Yeah. A little RTS action, a little
RPG.
yep.
That's cool. So I rebuild areas as you're wiping out the bad guys,
Yeah.
cleansing the earth.
Cleansing the earth and rebuilding.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is everything. So this
Yeah.
is PC, PS5, Xbox Series X, and S. Oh, so that's what it was. There was a single-player demo now available on Steam, right? So, but that is an interesting game, and if it's and given that Death's Door was so good, that's gonna be a great title.
Yeah.
Another one that they showed. Now this is a PC and PS5 game.
Nate!
I found this to be
Nate!
really funny.
Nate, buddy, family meeting, let's go.
Are you bringing him food again?
Not right now.
Talked about this.
Not right now.
You are
okay?
literally killing him with these pizzas.
You just want to throw him out on the street.
No,
Is that what you
I'm
want?
not.
Yeah.
He's 35.
Yeah.
I want him to have
Baby
some
steps.
kind of discipline.
Well, discipline.
Nate, if you can
I
get my boy
when they showed that, I didn't think this was a real game. I was like, what the hell?
Right,
Like, is this one of their jokes?
right.
And I ain't calling names, but this character looks like a couple people in the gaming community.
The views and opinions expressed on Next Level Gaming do not necessarily. But this looks like it's gonna be really cool to play.
Donkey is just like
Yeah.
a jackass.
I mean, do you control the individual legs and stuff?
Yes.
So the legs are the joysticks?
I think so.
Oh, can you not?
It's just I didn't.
Yeah, let's go back in time to when you didn't.
No, I was just trying to catch it with my. Sorry,
With your
just
foot,
using my.
yeah, you tried to catch it.
I saw it was starting to go, and I just tried to.
You just kicked. You thought I'll give it a good kick
No,
to counteract the fall.
Yeah, I was just trying to steady it. I might be over.
Yeah, you might. You might have.
I
Yeah,
over.
You might have. You might have oversteadied
Yeah,
it.
no, it's just a little oversteadied.
Well, it's not steady now.
No, well.
See you later.
So,
Wanker.
yeah.
Only on Digital Devolver.
Only on Digital Devolver. So now, interestingly, I wonder if Sony wanted this one as an exclusive. 'Cause this one's
I
PS5
guess,
only.
but,
Yeah. I mean, it could.
it shouldn't be too much for your PCs to play.
2025 it will be on Xbox, just like that
That's what I'm
cat
thinking.
game.
And Stray.
Right. Oh
Stray.
yeah, that's right. That's right. Let me
just-
see.
Just get a PC and you have to play everything day one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it could also be the creator wanting to, do that first.
Yeah.
But I had a PS5, so
That would be an interesting stream.
that's gonna be.
Just to make fun of that gameplay.
Game kept saying Nate. This was one a game that I know also was revealed, I believe, at the or talked about at the PS5 show, but they kind of showed it here as well. Neva, I think it's called, either Neva or Neva.
Mm-hmm.
So, Pac-Man is pretty cool. What's up, Chuck? Another Chuck in the house. Kind of that, what was that game?
Yeah, they were talking about Gris.
Yeah. But what was it? This looks like something else. Like the something in the woods. I can't remember what.
Lemon!
Lemon!
Appreciate
NLG
you,
plus
brother.
next level greatness. Let's go. GUG in the building. Lemon was showing off the the heck is it?
The new handheld?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Raj Ally by Asus.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, the stick deer. No. And that's coming to everything, including the Switch.
Yeah.
So, and I don't think anything from Devolver is coming to Game Pass, but I can wait.
Yeah.
So, Plucky Squire was another one they showed a little gameplay on. I know they showed that again they did show that at the PS5 showcase, but at Devolver they finally showed some gameplay. This is a cool looking game.
Welcome to the land of Mojo. Here we find Jot, the
Oh,
bloody
sweet.
squire, and his friends.
Oh, nice,
Chuck,
DJ.
Chuck says he's got Finnegan Fox video dropping. Nice.
Our
Nice.
heroes protect the land from the villainous sorcerer, Hungrum.
I am working on trying to get out
to the edges of their realm
controller
and
a controller showcase video. I just need to decide whether or not I'm putting it on YouTube at all or
There,
not.
Jot finds a whole new world to explore, with dangers, surprises, and attractively furnished accommodation. Our
Yes,
heroes
hopefully
must
Amico
battle
next for me to
Hungrum
show off.
across
Damn
the
right.
two realms
They're
if
working
they
on
are
it.
to save their beloved land from his diabolical designs. Off the page and into adventure.
This is gonna be cool. And I think that was about the big stuff from Devolver. The rest of the Devolver was fluff.
Yeah, it wasn't a lot.
No. Oh, they did show. Hang on. They did show Human Fall Flat too, and I know that was a.
Oh yeah.
That was kind of a niche game.
My daughter's played this, so it definitely will be on this.
Yeah. So, not sure when, but it's coming. So seemingly we had, I mean, there's plenty to play. That's the great part. And I know Relic already left, but I promised him that I would show this. Brother Back said Finnegan Fox was the game he's most looking forward to on Amico next to Earthworm Jim. So Brother Back, you definitely want to check out Chuck's channel then and make sure you see that. So I'm actually, he's got a, well, it's okay. His build is better than mine, so I'm not doing a Finnegan Fox video at this point.
Field research out in the Olympic exclusion zone, you may find conditions unkind to your personal transport unit. Steel and rubber in particular are extremely
This kind of
really, like a car RPG.
Right, a car. Well, you're right. Your car is your survival. It's like car state of decay.
When out on the field, make sure to utilize all appropriate safety gear and equipment. ARDA does not
But it's got that again, that stuff in the background like Fallout and
You may at times borrow from your surroundings.
Yeah, definitely intrigued on what's going on here in this world.
Yeah.
So it looks like you're out there also having to deal with, I guess, aliens or whatever it is, and then I guess you're also gathering items for your vehicle to upgrade.
I think so.
And of course you repair.
Brother Lemon said nothing like stoking a good cigar, smoking a smoling. That's right. You can't say smoking in the chat. Oh no, see it. Well, okay. I'm gonna
No, it
find out.
shows it here, but it doesn't
shows
show
it
it
there,
in your
but
deal.
and that has to. That's probably the stream, the social stream ninja thing. I'll look into that and get that fixed. But
Above all, do not forget the most important critical rule.
but that's awesome. He said nothing like smoking a good cigar, celebrating, and listening to my bro talk gaming. Man, we love you, Lemon.
Yeah, I
And
appreciate you, brother.
you are definitely our brother.
Yeah, this is a National Lampoon apocalyptic.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Replace common swear words with asterisks. So let me see. Give me a second. Oh, you know what though? If I do that, it's gonna wipe out the chat. So no time in color. Oh, wait a minute.
Man, look at all those different combos on the vehicle. Different, yeah, Grand Theft, yeah, DJC is just Grand Theft Grocery Getter. It's it's a apocalyptic Grand Theft Grocery Getter.
Very much so.
Yeah, I remember they showed this last year, and I'm glad that we can see more. So it says PS5, but it'll be on PC, I believe, too. Hey, what's up, Rap? The Clark Griswold versus the Upside Down World. Yeah, that's a good one.
Locations impacted in game sectors Delta.
Oh, vacation's over. Yeah, that's right. He said he sees my wife in those girl vids. He's pulling up. I'm telling you, you know I'm here. You are not that far away, man. I'm gonna have. I'm telling you, I'm gonna have something here. So Chuck's gonna do something for Amico in the fall, or in the late fall. I'm gonna try to do something here in Maryland, where try to get some people that are central to this area. So we're gonna have some fun and do some gaming and do some grilling, So I'm heading out to where Chuck is to hang out with him. Grab!
Brian Ebb just popped in.
Brother Brian. When is Valve gonna give us Portal 3? Never. Oh, so September. Okay. Warn your wife that your 6'5" friend is animated and fun. Yes, indeed. All right, so this looks good.
Yeah.
Oh man. So we compacted a ton of good games. Was there anything else? I don't think there was much else that we missed at this point.
I know we have we haven't really talked to the stuff that was shown on Future Game Show.
Well, this was
maybe next week. That and some of the stuff that was shown from the indie ID Xbox. There were some indies there that also will stuff that will be in Game Pass soon.
Well, you know what? I can here. Let me show that video again real quick, because we did show it, but there might be something that. Let's see. Yeah,
we can show it, and then we can next week we can pull a couple of those that we're interested in. Do a little bit of deeper dive and.
Yeah, that sounds good.
What the game is, where it's from, and when it's coming out, maybe.
All right, here's the teaser. Mike, can you say poking? I know what it is, by the way, and I know why it's doing that with the word smoking. The social stream, I have a check mark for replace common swear words with asterisks. So I'm betting smoking is a common swear word. So
I guess.
Next chat, that should be fixed. No. All right, so here's the. Although. Oh, it works now. Okay, I don't have to redo the chat.
Nice.
Oh, hold on. We'll go through these a little bit. All right, another crab's treasure. Kind of interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Little Kitty, Big City.
Which cats have been ever since Stray. Seemed like there were other cat games shown on PlayStation Showcase.
Indeed. We did show. Oh, dude, you just missed it. Dude, and I'm not kidding. Tell Relic. I literally just showed Pacific Drive.
Yeah. We
Just
did,
rewind a
sir.
little.
Harold Halibut.
Yeah, this one looks cool too.
This does.
Yeah, the Herald one intrigued me.
Galactic Care. Neon White. This one.
Yeah.
This one. Kind of neat. Hey, Xbox getting these plucky little titles. The Bookwalker looks neat. Wandering Village.
Yeah, that one too. They didn't really say when these are coming to Game Pass, right? They just
No. So we'll have to. So while we're wrapping up, since Relic jumped back in here, I'm gonna play the Pacific Drive
definitely.
one more time for him.
Yeah, we can end it there, and then I figure next week we can. Anything else that we didn't talk about from the Xbox or whatever?
Yeah.
Future Game Show had some stuff.
I'll grab those. We'll grab
Yeah.
We'll grab some more deep dives into those indie games.
And if anybody else in the chat, anything that they want to see that we haven't shown, send us a message.
Yeah. Please.
Yeah.
So, and again, shout out to everybody watching on both channels. So we got a great crowd. Of course, we always have a great crowd on YouTube, and we've got, and I know this doesn't sound like a lot, but for just putting our channel up there and not doing a lot of advertising, there's 25 people watching us on Rumble right now, and somebody did follow us while we were in the show because I got a notification. Had a new follower during the show. I hope everybody who is watching over on Rumble is enjoying this. This is what we do on a weekly basis. We come together, talk games, talk about what's going on around the industry. Sometimes we battle, but this is our NLG family, and it's a great place to come and hang out and chat. As that's right, as Panda said, Rumble crowd is better and more attractive. So, yes, and there's more watching on Rumble than YouTube currently. So, hey, take it. There's Dread. So a couple guys have been going back and forth between the two chats. So it's been a fun venture, and again, depending on, I do know that we're thinking of things to do over there to kind of cultivate their gaming audience. Rumble's a young, upcoming video, I don't know what you call it, I guess, video service. And their gaming channels. There are some good gaming channels over there, and we're going to try to become one of them. I will tell you that because of the better quality of the video, and how much better it looks when I'm streaming, all of my game streaming, my Thursday nights, sometimes my Friday nights, and I want to do more, will be over on Rumble specifically. Peter and Chris may still do some over here, depending, but for me, I'm going to be over there streaming pretty much exclusively, and we're going to look at what to do about recorded content, because there might be some things that we might want to put over there for that audience. Honestly, I'm just being candid with all the nonsense that's happened over on YouTube and their lack of ability of protecting me and my family. My Amico coverage might move specifically over there. Like, I may start just putting all of my videos over there. All of the videos, all the current Amico videos are over there, and they look better. They just do. But I may exclusively put the rest of the Amico content that I'm working on over there. So,
is there being on Rumble is if someone can't pull, how do they protection on that? I mean, obviously someone can go on YouTube and they can just show videos from Rumble, right?
They could.
I mean, just like anything else, right? We can watch anybody's videos. You know, we can go and share your screen and all that stuff, right?
Yeah, but in with Rumble, you can't really download the videos, which is different.
Yeah.
So,
and I don't understand how YouTube allows that. That should not be allowed.
They do.
I don't understand that. Like, like everything you've done on this platform in YouTube, and you are helping bring in some money in, not a lot, but they should still bring that same protection to you, no matter how big you are.
Right, and it shouldn't matter. It shouldn't matter about money.
I know. Yeah.
You protect minors, and they failed. So, yeah. And Panda said Rumble is drama free. It really is. There's a different crowd here. It's a different mentality and philosophy over here, and I like that. And there you go. Relic said, "Do it, Myke. My family will support you guys here." So.
Yeah, we've seen that and appreciate everybody. You know, some people are going back and forth and.
Absolutely, and no matter no matter where you watch us, we appreciate it. We honestly do. Not everybody is going to want to watch the NLG show there. They're going to want to stay on YouTube we had that issue with Twitch.
Yeah, with Twitch. Yeah, like Jago didn't really. He did come over, but he didn't care to have Twitch app. Like he prefers just YouTube. And I kind of like what we're doing now, where we're co-streaming.
Yeah.
On both, as far as the podcast, but I get what you're saying is, certain things like the Miko stuff could be on Rumble, and
no, like I said, because of the quality,
streams.
because of the quality of the picture quality.
Yeah, no, it does look great.
Yeah, I just it's been easy to set up, and now that I got this chat thing working, now Dread says you should stream at both places at the same time. Me on Rumble and one of you guys on YouTube. That's an idea. There's certainly ways to skin this. So we're gonna continue to try to grow and build, and again, everybody who's watching us over there, I want to say thank you. If you have not popped in and said hi in the chat, we encourage you to. You guys see the chat running. This is a wonderful place to talk. I will tell you, I feel like we have one of the best chat rooms out there. We just do. Gamers who just love to talk games. It lifts us up, makes us want to be here all the time as well. And even when we're streaming, we're all interacting with chat, and that's what we love. So cross the streams. What's the worst that could happen? And what's up, brother Rico? Rico Solo in the house.
Yeah, that's my brother right there.
We don't bite much. YouTube has to allow video downloader. That'd be a huge problem for the speedrunning community. Fair, but it comes with its downsides. So,
but they should give you the option if you don't want people downloading your stuff, that you should be allowed to choose that.
Yeah.
But I get, like he's saying, like if you want to download it and you can watch it later in your phone. I get that, but they shouldn't be allowed to download it and then use it on their channels.
Right. And I mean, I'll just lay it out there. We are protective of our content. I don't subscribe to the idea that you could just pull our content and use it however you want, especially content we've worked hard on making. So we will act accordingly when that happens. Our channel here is built for gamers by gamers. We are not a drama channel. We are not we don't engage in it. We don't condone it. We don't like it. Obviously the bit of joking from Sir X, man, we all know, Brother X is just poking a little fun and stuff like that, but we're not console warriors. We are not, we don't talk about other people here except for media. We don't do any of that stuff. We don't make reaction videos. We don't get involved in that muck. It's not what we do. We play games. We show games. We talk about games. Even when we argue, we're arguing about games, right? And that's how it should be. And so that's what we're going to continue to be.
I think it's funny when people want to use our video and then make commentary or I guess make fun of us. I know it's happened in the past. I know they got more at you, Myke, but I think it's funny. Even if they say anything about me or whatever, I could give a shit. You're just wasting your time. Because I'm not going to give anybody any time or day to respond to any of that. We'll block it on YouTube and Twitter if I see any of that. They're not going to get a response from me. So, like I said, that's not what we're about. So they're just wasting their time.
Yeah. And
and what they did, and then of course, like you said, if we have our kids on there, at some point, my daughter, we might do something, maybe a stream at some point, but someone's gonna use that and make comments or whatever without our consent, and that's definitely a no.
And that's where YouTube has failed us. Using my kids to make your ridiculous hate videos and harassment videos, that doesn't fly with me. And and for anybody who thinks it, we are allowed to put our kids out there. It's not that doesn't mean you're allowed to use them for your stupidity. That's the difference. With the cornhole video that was the center of some of that harassment, where people are literally just bullying my kids for playing a game that on a system they don't like. My kids wanted to make that video, right? Because they see Dad making videos. And Spencer loved doing Shark with me. He loved it. You could see it. So they're like, we want to do a cornhole video. Okay, I don't have a problem with that. That's what they wanted to do. And that's the that doesn't mean that you have the right to take that and use it for your trash.
Yeah, because you know how like in the schools, if the school's going to take pictures of your child and then, they might be on like a website or whatever, they have to get your permission.
Right.
So I would think that YouTube would do this, same respect, something there to, if a minor's in the video they should have something there that where you can click on that says someone does not have my permission, unless they have my permission, cannot use any of my videos with a minor in it. I don't know. You would think. But...
You would think. But YouTube doesn't care because, you know.
Oh, it's all about money.
It's all about money. So we say all that to say that there's a reason that I'm moving a lot of the content that I'm making to our Rumble channel so that I have a better, you know, better audience.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, it's been great. Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah. And, you know, we hope you guys will catch us there. And, you know, again, thank you everybody who's watching now. And if you wouldn't mind, on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. On Rumble, hit that follow button. And, you know, let's have some fun and play some games and grow together. And be part of this great gaming family that we've built. You know, everybody who's in the chat room, in both chat rooms, are people we game with outside of this show, talk to outside of this show. I know I've broken bread with a bunch of these people. And a few that I would like to. And I, you know, I want to bring Marceau on soon to the show and get, you know, dive into his gaming history and stuff, you know. You know, but I've met Dreadpool, I've met Lady Ventress, I've met Mega Myke, I've met Relic, I've met Rab, I've met Nick. You know, one day, or I've met Chuck, met TJC, right? One day, I'm gonna meet Brother Lemon. You know, we're not as far away from each other as I thought. Of course, one day we're gonna meet face to face. Chris, Peter, and I have already met. You know, this is the family that we've built, and that is what is important. At least in my life. In my life.
I mean, we talked about this, and you know, we've been around here for a while. This community, pretty much since 2013, right? We've seen how things have exploded with YouTube and streaming, podcasting, and this is where we're at now. This is where, you know, we've always wanted to be, right? To, you know, put together. So I'm happy where we're at.
Yeah. Yep. Hasslehoff. I've had Hasslehoff to my house. You know, he's been in my home. This is what we do. This is, you know, we are surrounded by actual real friends and that we've met through this platform. And have become to have real relationships with. And you can't, you know, you can't substitute drama for that.
My buddy that I grew up with just invited us to Maui, so we're having an NLG show.
There we go.
In Maui. All right,
That's
Peter.
it.
I know you're going back to Maui, right? Let's go.
He's going back to Maui. Maui. Sorry, I know that's not the. I know that's not exactly the song. So, yeah, you know what? I need to put the Rumble address into our YouTube page and vice versa. So anyway, it's 12:09. I want to start wrapping up. You know, I want to thank everybody who's been here tonight. I mean, it's been a great show. Oh, and you know, anytime we can talk games, that's always a good night.
No, it was good.
Yep, and we'll get to playing, and Peter, we need to finish It Takes Two.
We do. That was a lot of fun.
Yes. So, I mean, I've got
I think we're close, right?
We are. We've got to be. So I'm I'm thinking Thursday or Friday.
Sounds good.
Okay. And then we got to get some. When Exo Primal comes out, the three of us got to jump in, and then, when one of us can't, brother Back's got to jump in because Back from the Dead ran me through the ropes on that, and that was good. So, but Bigblock says they'll be trying out Rumble soon. You guys all come check it out. I'm telling you, the video quality is stunning. And I think it's got to do with, yes, they're not as big, so they've got bandwidth. But the other thing that they do that is a little different than YouTube, and it does take a little setup at the beginning, but not as much as I thought. I have an OBS add-on that is how we're able to do this. So I'm not using Restream. And every Rumble live stream has a different server and key. And at first, I'm like, that's a pain in the butt because YouTube gives me the same server set and the same key. So you just, go when you need to go. But then I'm thinking, I think what they're doing, which is kind of a good thing, I think they're load balancing. So when you set up that live stream, they're finding the best server to put you on that'll give you the best quality, the best bandwidth. And then with that comes a new key. So I just have to remember to take the extra, 30 seconds, take the key, go to the studio, go to the settings, pop the new server and key in, and then I can go. I think it's worth the effort. So. Oh, and you're welcome, Relic. He said, thanks for showing the Pacific Drive game. Of course. You turned me on to that game. I'm interested in it. I think that is, last I checked, I did think that was PC and PS5 right now.
Well, it's PS5 and Steam.
And Steam, right? So PC, yeah. So,
I could see it going to Xbox at some point.
Oh, sure, absolutely.
Probably in a year or so.
But I'll give it the old, Sifu, where I played it on PS5 and then was able to tell everybody how awesome it was on the Xbox. So, okay. I think Peter is going to take care of his puppy. So I think this is a good time to start rolling us out of here. I want to, again, thank you all for hanging out tonight. As always, we love you. Chris, what you got on tap this week? You gonna try to get that?
I'm gonna go back to Redfall to finish that. So that's my goal.
Okay. Peter, what's your plans for this week for gaming?
Probably play some more Saints Row, I think.
Okay.
As well as Grid Legends.
Yeah. Cool. And I'm gonna try to get in some more Jedi Survivor.
Yeah, I think after I finish Redfall, I think I will be buying that game. I might wait, see maybe a sale. I don't know.
Okay.
I really do want to play that though.
And I want to play Project Lana.
Yeah.
I really want to play Project Lana.
Yeah, Planet of Lana.
Planet Lana, sorry. Lies of Lana. Something of Lana.
Lies of P.
Right. Planet P.
Oh, that's what I played too, I think.
The demo?
No.
Planet of Lana? Yeah, you started it, right?
What did I say?
Mm-hmm. It won't take long.
Did I say Eyes of Lana? What did I say?
Planet of Lana.
Planet of Lana.
You said
Got it.
Project, then Eyes.
Project Lana. That's why I said
Finally got to the
Project
planet.
Lana.
You finally landed on Planet Lana.
Right. I'm getting a little punch drunk. All right. So it's 12:15.
It's a hard one to get 100%
Yes.
on that game, though.
Well, that's
You
all
have
right.
to do you cannot die at all.
Ooh. Okay.
It's
Got it.
possible.
Oh yeah, it is possible.
Yeah.
I don't want to spend the time.
Yeah.
Challenge
I
possibly
think once
accepted.
once you do a playthrough and then you go back, it'll be easier to not, try not to die. You already, have a better grasp on it, right? But not for me. I won't do that.
All
Whatever
right.
achievements I get during the first playthrough, that's all I get.
All right. Oh, Relic says nice backdrop, Peter.
Oh, thank you.
All right. So, do not forget, by the way, of course, all of our Gamers United Guild. Brother X. He says, Mike, you always get me through work on a Tuesday. We always get you through work on a Tuesday, brother. This is a team effort. But we love you, man. We love you so much. And when you're off, there's spots open. But don't forget all the great Gamers United Guild channels. There are some of the GUG folks are on Rumble. I'm going to start adding their Rumble channels to our description, and then I'll start adding that to the Rumble channel description so that everybody's got everybody's channels are where people can see them. And look, tomorrow night is welcome Wendell. Wendell 1973 says Rumble is better. We're noticing that. Trust me. Welcome to our channel. Tomorrow night is Go Game Go at 8:00, and it's Eastern time, by the way. And then Amico Forever at 9:30 with Brother Chuck and Brother Rab and possibly Brother Rich. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to make it tomorrow night. I have something that has come up that is going to pull me out of being able to be on Amico Forever this week, but I try to go on when I can, when they let me. So, Pluck! Parent Pluck is in the house. He says, good morning.
Shit, now we can go.
He said you can all go now. So, but yeah, tomorrow night's going to be a great night of gaming as well. And then Gamers United Guild all through the week. Brother Lemon's in the chat, 108 Dragons. The Dragon's Den is on Saturdays at 6:00, and we're gonna get on that show. You know what? I'm throwing down my gauntlet. I'm gonna talk to my wife and say, wife, one Sunday. Well, I see if I go on Sunday, it's gonna be the wrong day. One Saturday in June, I need 6:00. I need to be on Dragon's Den. So, making that happen. Big Mad Mo! What's up, Brother Mo? So, and then we'll be back around on Tuesday night at 9:30 for the original Next Level Gaming NLG show. We're going to try to get Brother Ham back on from They Said, We Said Gaming, and his partner in crime, Luke, who will make his debut on the show. I think that's it. So, gentlemen, great night. I love it.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes.
Before Chris falls
Another
asleep.
great show.
Yes. Before Chris falls asleep, because he's got to get he's got to get his 4 hours in before he's got to get back up for work.
Yeah, gotta go.
Thank you, everybody. Have a great rest of the week. Pick up a controller, get some gaming in. We'll see you on some game live streams, which will be over here on Rumble. Wendell, thanks for jumping in. We start at 9:30 Eastern. Come on in earlier when you can. Hit that follow button. And good night, everyone. Play on, gamers.
Game on.